Hi everybody. I hurry up and make a video before my kids get home from school. I had a nice day off today, but till the mail came, AAA sent me a survey from when they had roadside assistance. I had like a couple of weeks ago when my car stalled on me. It was that real bad snow day we had. It was at nighttime, coming from the movies, and then the battery just died and everything shut off. The car, the wipers, the lights, everything started shutting off. And I was in Highland Park, which is not a good area and for a woman to be alone by herself at night. So AAA took 3 hours to come and assist me. So I sat there. My son came and sat there in the car with freezing cold. Sat there until they came. So they sent me a survey. I can't wait to fill this out. Yeah, they're gonna get a nice little do they have a comment section so I can write out something too? Yeah, because that didn't make no sense. 3 hours, and they kept telling me, oh, you have 20 minutes. I called back in 30 minutes. They tell me, oh, it'll be 45 more minutes. It was a mess. But anyway, I'm real irritated though because some told me today to go and start boost my car, my truck, because it's been down ever since. And guys was telling me, oh, it sounds like it's the alternator. It's the alternator I called, and the alternator is going to be 150. So it's been sitting there, and I've been driving my Charger. So some told me today, just go out there and give yourself a boost. Mind you, my son was here and his friend. They didn't come out and help. Well, my son's friend did a little later after I already hooked the boy. Some people are good for nothing. But anyway, so I hooked the cables up. I do know how to do that part. So I hooked them up and then turned the starter, the ignition, and it didn't start. So his friend came out and made sure they were on there correctly. And then I started it again. Let it sit there for a while, and then it did eventually start. So I'm like, oh wow, it started. But it did do that time I stalled out. So we let it sit for a minute, and then we took the cables off, and it still started. It continued to run basically. We thought it was gonna cut off. It wouldn't hold a charge, but it didn't. So I'm like, okay. I thought it was the alternator. So I was thinking the alternator keeps the battery charged, but why is it still going? So I was like, I should try to drive it up to the auto store. But then I said, no, I better not. So then I pulled back in the garage, and I said, I'm going to cut it off. But at least it's in the garage and not in my driveway in a way. So I turned my car off and cut it back on and started right back up perfectly fine. I did it again, turned it off, cut it back on. Mind you, my son friend is like, oh, it sounds like the starter. Why do guys do that? They take advantage of women. Not my son and his friend. I'm just saying like a different guys that I talk to. Oh, they give you advice, or guys that work on cars, they take advantage. They take advantage of you because you're a woman and you don't know much about cars. I hate that. So here it is. I'm thinking I have to have my car towed to a shop and have it looked at, and then they probably will find other things wrong with it other than what is really wrong with it, which seems like nothing because I cut it off, cut it back on, and it still started up. Nothing wrong with it. I'm going to go out there again. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to go out there again, and I bet you it start right up. Yeah, and oh my God. I just hate that. Like, I'm having the worst time with just simple things that a man should be able to do and should know about a car at least. And then all the guys that were so concerned about me being stranded, not one of them called or text or inbox and said, oh, did your car get fixed? Did you need help? Did you find out? None of them. So, and it's basically nothing wrong with my car. So maybe I can put my Charger up and drive my truck this winter and just maybe have to buy a battery or something. To me, I think that my son's battery wasn't enough charge or whatever. See, I don't even know the terminology for this stuff, but I don't think his car was powerful enough to really charge my battery unless he didn't have the cables on there right. Because I noticed when I didn't have the cable on there right, it wasn't even sparking. My son's friend went and maneuvered it a little bit, and then it started, like the lights started coming on and everything. Like I hate, I don't have nobody I really can depend on for stuff like that. like stuff a man should know how to do. It's just frustrating, but I get it together. Just like how I went out there and got the idea to go put them cables on there, I'm gonna continue on. I'll be okay. I just needed to rant about that and this AAA. I'm about to fill this out. Other than that, I'm having a good ass day, and I hope you are too. Bye. Talk to you later.